Now on CoastTV News.
Domain dispute is done. The decision by Milford City Council on its efforts to acquire this land, in a story that we have been covering for you this month. Cell service struggles, the issue experienced today across the nation, what we've seen on Delmarva.
This is CoastTV News Midday.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Pensick and welcome to CoastTV News Midday. And we're still trying to get that warm-up going on. We're working on that as we get a live look here at Dover. Got some blue skies going on this Thursday late morning. And our First Alert meteorologist, Bob Trihey, joins us now with a look at First Alert weather. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Delmarva. Yeah, the warm-up is underway. Of course, it wasn't this morning. It was frosty cold. Temperatures in the 20s and 30s. But we're already close to 50 in Salisbury, 49, 45 Millsboro, Milton 47, lower 40s along the coast right now in Lewis. Right now you're at 44 as the winds have now shifted. They're coming in out of south-southeast at around 6 to 12 miles per hour, so that's accelerating the warm-up. We're seeing some high clouds right now in the visible satellite picture. Just some thin clouds, but thicker clouds back into the D.C. area, and even some rain showing up through Pennsylvania and West Virginia. A lot of this will dry up as it heads our way as we're looking at a dry day. Here's noon, mid-40s, and I think most of us are in the low 50s later on, around 53 in Seaford and Georgetown and Milton at 3 o'clock with the clouds. Southerly winds picking up, and with the cloud cover and those southerly winds, that'll keep those temperatures up as we head into the evening hours as we're increasing the clouds into the evening and that southerly flow. We've got some rain on the way. I'll have the timing on that and have your weekend forecast coming up in a few minutes.
Thank you, Bob. We do have breaking news this morning. Milford City Council has pulled back its attempt to use eminent domain to acquire a property off of South Rehoboth Boulevard. It's a story we've been covering for you, and for now it appears there is a conclusion. The city wanted to use a portion of the land belonging to Annette Billings for a bike path in a park. She claims she was offered $20,000 for it, and this sparked pushback by Billings and people who supported her. In a vote of 6 approvals and 2 abstentions Wednesday night during a special council meeting, it ended the attempt of the city to obtain her land.
After hearing Ms. Billings' testimony,
Yes.
I was struck by the realization that the information I lacked the humanistic value it should have possessed. I want to emphasize that stealing someone's land goes against my principles and values.
The Billings case, not the only one that Milford officials are dealing with. One person there says he is angry, this after claiming he was not notified of a big change to his property by the city. This all actually happened 2 years ago. The land off of Elks Lodge Road was changed from agricultural residential zoning to open space. And according to city documents, the future goal of this land is to be part of its, quote, Greenway master plan, which would include things like biking and picnic areas. The discovery was made when the property owner's son was researching the case of Annette Billings over her land. CoastTV did reach out to the city planner's office on this particular case, but have not heard back. Maybe you experienced this so far today. AT&T's network went down for many of its customers across the United States Thursday morning, leaving customers unable to place calls, texts, access the internet. More than 73,000 AT&T customers reported outages on digital service tracking site Down Detector. It's not a comprehensive number. It tracks only self-reported outage, although outage reports fell a bit in the 5 a.m. hour Eastern time, but bounced back in the 7 a.m. hour and continued to surge for a while. Closer to home, the impact appears to be minimal for people heading up north and using SEPTA. There were reported delays in Delaware, Pennsylvania, and New Jersey due to the outage. Minimal reports of any effect on the eastern shore, same for those traveling to the areas around the Beltway and the other side of the Bay Bridge. Happening today in Milton, the next steps in upgrading the town's water system. The water committee there could vote on a couple of items. So let's break this down for you. The town is looking to replace water mains, have a new water tower on Federal Street, and make improvements to its water treatment facility. A referendum was approved last month that allowed the town to borrow money from the state government for these projects. Final push to the South Carolina Republican primary. It is in full force, and as NBC's Bree Jackson shows us, polls show former President Donald Trump leading by double digits over the former governor of that state, Nikki Haley.
The road to the White House running through South Carolina. Former President Trump and former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley wooing voters ahead of Saturday's Republican primary.
We don't anoint kings in America. We have elections. The people in South Carolina deserve the right to vote.
I'm leading with the young voters by a lot. I think they want to see competence in office. They see this guy who can't put two sentences together.
Polls show Haley trails the GOP frontrunner in her own home state, despite once serving as governor.
Electability is something that women candidates have to navigate constantly. So I'm sure electability is also an element as to why she's not seen as a contender.
Some voters tell me they have concerns about the former president, ranging from his indictments to his stance on issues such as reproductive rights and foreign policy. Trump has refused to participate in any of the Republican primary debates.
Debates are very important because we need to know who the candidates are, what they stand for. We don't know what he stands for except for himself. But when it comes to Nikki Haley, she is at least driving the issues and putting them to the forefront. So I would have to give her credit for that.
It's a fierce fight for the Republican nomination.
Make your voices heard.
Despite losses to Trump in the Iowa caucuses and the New Hampshire primary, Haley vows to stay in the race regardless of the results here in South Carolina.
Coming up, rejecting renewable revenue. One coastal community says no to the $2 million being offered by U.S. Wind. Coast TV News Midday returns after this.
At Draper Media, we offer more than TV and radio advertising. We reach your customers wherever they are, at the gas pump, in bars and restaurants, driving around Delmarva, in a taxi or rideshare at the beach, on social media, or searching for products and services, checking their email, and listening to podcasts or streaming video. Our plans fit all your business needs. Email Frank Hamilton today.
Most honest train conductor ever? Next in Southern Edition, he found $30,000 cash on a train.
Was there any part of you that thought, oh, I could take this home?
No. How every dollar went back to the lady who forgot she left the money. Then, a woman's mission to discover the truth about her step-grandfather. Was he a notorious serial killer?
Sierra and her family start to question, could he have been a killer?
Next in Southern Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
It's now or never.
2 dead bodies in the name of free speech.
Nobody needs to die today.
This girl was targeted.
You come and see it, my right daughter!
When you're undercover, one mistake and it's all over.
Can I go home now? That's not how this works.
Law and Order Thursday on NBC and Peacock.
Think you're ready to take the wheel? Well, hang on. Grandma wants to say something.
Let's solve the puzzle. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Yeah, that's it. Never interrupt Grandma in the middle of a solve.
Thursday at 7 on Coast TV.
Next Jeopardy.
The last match in this Jeopardy Champions Wild Card competition. $100,000 and a spot in the Tournament of Champions on the line.
It all comes down to this. Next Jeopardy.
Thursday at 7:30 on Coast TV.
Take the DSN app with you wherever you go and never miss a game from your favorite local team. Whether you're on the road, stuck at the office, or out with friends and family, the DSN app notifies you when your team is on live, so you can watch the game as it happens or watch videos on demand. Keep up with local sports all from one app. From your mobile device to Fire Stick, Roku, and Apple TV, download the DSN app today. Driven by Preston Automotive Group.
Check this out. A stolen big rig burst into flames after a pursuit in Southern California on Wednesday. The California Highway Patrol were chasing a driver in a suspected stolen tractor-trailer big rig truck. At the time, the driver hit speeds of around 70 miles per hour. Officers eventually deployed a spike strip. This blew out the front tires on the big rig. The truck caught fire soon after. The driver made it out of the truck and then ran away. He was eventually arrested. That was a short time later. Not for sale. That's what the town of Ocean City is telling U.S. Wind. We've seen the story play out in Delaware. The energy company U.S. Wind offering $2 million over 20 years to basically stay out of the way of their plans. But Ocean City Mayor Rick Meehan has been a long-time opponent of the offshore wind projects and its location just 10 miles off the shore of his town. And in a statement, he said, quote, "The future of the town of Ocean City cannot be bought," end quote. Our station's company, Draper Media, is hosting a job fair this Saturday. The career fair is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It's at Dell Tech in Georgetown, so if you are looking for a job or thinking of switching careers, please come by and check out the job fair.
We're seeing filtered sunshine this morning and warming temperatures. Here's our dry tech cam right now. Some of these high cirrus clouds building in 43 degrees. We're on our way into the 50s today and tomorrow. And with that, we've got a chance of rain as we go into the end of the week. Coming up, I'll track the rain on Futurecast, have amounts, and talk about a very chilly weekend, but at least it's looking dry. Your full forecast after the break.
When I decided to have my kitchen done, I knew I wanted it done professionally, and that's when I contacted Ellen. She took me to the Delmarva Design Center.
From the moment I bring a customer into Delmarva Design Center, the ideas start to flow. First thing we do is take a stroll around the showroom so we can look at all the different vignettes to get ideas of what they like and see what they react to.
For each of the different aspects that I wanted to change in my kitchen, there were experts here, and everyone was so helpful. They listened to what I had to say, and they had great ideas that helped me put together exactly what I wanted for my kitchen.
My goal is to have the customer enjoy their space as quickly as possible, and Delmarva Design Center helps me do that.
My kitchen is one of my favorite places now. It's something that I use every single day of my life. I'm elated with my experience at the Delmarva Design Center.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
Delmarva's classic rock. Big 107.7.
We'll go dancing, dancing with the shadows. Dancing with the shadows.
I know I used to be crazy. That's 'cause I used to be young. Dance the night away.
1025 WBOC.
Get ready to soar with the Hawks. Delmarva Sports Network is your exclusive home for UMES Hawks basketball. From the first whistle to the final buzzer, DSN will take you courtside. Experience the excitement of both the men's and women's teams with every dribble, steal, and three-pointer. To see the schedule or watch the games, go to delmarvasportsnetwork.com or download the DSN app. Join us all season long only on the Delmarva Sports Network, your exclusive home for UMES Hawks basketball.
We started our Thursday in the deep freeze. It was a frosty start, temperatures in the 20s and 30s, but a nice recovery at this hour. This is our Tyndall's Casual Furniture camera looking west from Laurel. You can see this milky overcast building in these cirrus clouds, 46 right now, and we continue to warm up with the south-southeast breeze. Now make sure you scan the QR code right there. That will get you to the CoastTV weather app. And as Matt mentioned before the break, the Draper Media Job Fair is this weekend on Saturday between 10 and 2 at Dell Tech. And bring your resume and maybe bring a hat and some gloves and definitely some warmer clothes because it will be chilly. We're seeing temperatures in the upper 30s and then lower 40s into the afternoon. Right around that time frame of the job fair, gusty northwest winds will make it feel like 20s and 30s. So you're going to want to bundle up at that time. In the meantime, right now, temperatures are warming nicely, close to 50 in Salisbury. You're at 49, 46 in Millsboro, 45 in Georgetown, Milton at 47, Lewis 45, and 42 52 Rehoboth down through Indian River Inlet and Bethany Beach as well. As the winds have now shifted to the south-southeast, that's a warmer direction, increasing the moisture as well. So winds around 7 to 14 miles per hour, boosting those temperatures. As we're looking at our visible satellite picture, a lot of blue skies, just some high clouds filtering the sun from time to time, but we are seeing some thicker clouds now making their way across Chesapeake Bay on into the I-95 corridor. And west of there, we are seeing some light showers west of D.C. A lot of these will dry up before they get here, but we are seeing a bigger system across the Ohio Valley, a bigger area of rain through here, back through Cleveland, and in some of the colder air, some wintry precipitation. We're not going to see that, but we'll see some of this moisture start to work its way in as we go through the overnight. But this afternoon looking pretty good. At noon on Futurecast, upper 40s. By 2:30, we're into more of those clouds, but into the warmer weather as well, around 51 in Salisbury, 53 in Millsboro and Allendale. And the strong southerly winds will continue through this evening. So what that means with the winds and the clouds is temperatures only slowly fall as we go into this evening, down to about 40 after midnight. That's about it. And then after midnight, we'll start to see some showers building in. I think after about 3 a.m., we'll see those hit and miss showers into Friday morning. So you'll need that umbrella for your morning commute as we see the showers continuing through late morning and temperatures warming into the mid-50s tomorrow. And note how the winds start to shift late afternoon with the cold front. We'll see more of those showers building in, and then they start to move offshore and it starts to get colder. As far as the rain goes, about a 10 to 2/10 of an inch of rain, not a lot. We have those winds that are getting gusty this evening and overnight, over 20 miles per hour, and then they shift to the northwest with time. So we'll see that system moving offshore, and we're looking at a drier and colder weekend, especially Saturday. And Sunday is looking pretty sunny, maybe a few clouds and a little warmer. 52 this afternoon, increasing clouds, not as cold. Cloudy skies, showers late tonight, and then 56 with showers on your Friday. Here's your Paul Davis 7-day forecast. Really cold on Saturday, only 42, 46 on Sunday, and then a bigger taste of spring next week. 59 Monday, 63 Tuesday, and spring-like showers Wednesday and a high of 67.
Thank you, Bob. And for more weather updates, make sure to pull out your phones and scan out the QR code for our First Alert Weather app. You can download the app for free to get all the weather updates you need. Coming up, some of America's biggest industries took to the picket lines last year. We'll tell you how those strikes compared to others in previous years. CoastTV News Midday is back in a moment.
Happy Thursday, Delmarva. Here's what's happening today at 4 o'clock on Coast Life.
Because it's Thursday, you send us your drama, and we spill it out with another Spill the Tea.
And we're catching up with the Milford Museum of American History. We are talking Amelia Earhart. All of the questions and concerns you might have, they're dissecting all of it.
And if you're looking for a new home, we love to introduce you to your happy place of the week.
All that and more today at 4 o'clock on Coast Life.
Our law firm has been helping folks in Delaware for over a decade. Our team is experienced in handling personal injury and wrongful death cases, and our track record speaks for itself. Recently, right here in Delaware, we settled a fall case for $1.5 million. You may think that your case is small, but at our law firm, we treat every case like it's a big case. Choose the right team.
Baird, Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico. WriteLawyersRightNow.com.
Elevate your business and engage more customers with Draper Media. Our diverse network of media properties such as WBOC, CoastTV, 93.5 The Beach, and 102.5 WBOC reaches over 500,000 Delmarva residents across various channels like television, radio, social media, and digital platforms. Enhance your brand's visibility across the Delmarva region with Draper Media. Our passionate team of media specialists and content creators are dedicated to showcasing your brand through engaging commercials, dynamic drone footage, eye-catching graphic and web design, and social media branding. Share your brand story on our popular programs, capturing the attention of your target audience. Trust your brand with Draper Media, a family-oriented company serving the Delmarva community. Contact Frank Hamilton today at fhamilton@wboc.com to get started.
Look at my shoe. They're scuffed. I look like a school administrator.
Show me what you got. Oh, it's real now.
Mind if I take my dress off?
I do not.
I am a human chill pill.
As someone who took chill pills in the 80s, you need a new dealer.
Show me what you got. Hey,
You always say we should be honest about who we are.
Within the family, yes. But to outsiders, it's a lifetime of deception.
Night Court and Extended Family, Tuesday on NBC and Peacock.
Go straight back to blackout. The devil you know, the devil you don't. Ice cold, mechanical, artificial.
93.5, The Beach.
Union membership is at an all-time low, but strike activity alive and kicking. According to the Labor Department, 2023 saw 33 major strikes involving more than 450,000 workers. That's the most in more than 2 decades. Some of the strikes included Hollywood screenwriters and actors and workers at all 3 Detroit automakers. Steven Spielberg, Bradley Cooper, and dozens of other filmmakers can now add movie theater owners to their resumes. A coalition of 35 top movie makers joined forces to purchase the historic landmark theater in Hollywood. Here's a reminder that CoastTV has a brand new Facebook page for the latest in news, exclusive content, and interactive discussions. Make sure to visit and follow our new page. Just head over to facebook.com/CoastTVNBC, or you can just scan that QR code there that's appearing on your screen, and that way you can stay connected with us. Still ahead, putting pen to paper to improve health. We'll show you how journaling can be beneficial. Stay with us on Coast TV News today.
Coast TV and the First Alert Weather Team. Your safety, our commitment.
Draper Media is seeking a passionate field correspondent for our daily and commercially driven lifestyle and entertainment show, Coast Life. You'll provide live coverage, produce pre-recorded programs, and maintain a strong digital presence. Candidates must have a dynamic on-air personality, be innovative, and show versatility while working with our clients. Learn more and apply today at drapermediajobs.com. Draper Media is an equal opportunity employer.
Most honest train conductor ever? Next in Sun Edition, he found $30,000 cash on a train.
Was there any part of you that thought, oh, I could take this home?
No. How every dollar went back to the lady who forgot she left the money. Then, a woman's mission to discover the truth about her step-grandfather. Was he a notorious serial killer?
Sierra and her family start to question, could he have been a killer?
Next in Sun Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
Middays with me, April Brilliant. It's a feel-good show on your radio.
April is the easiest way to get through your workday.
She can play your favorite song.
She can help you find your furry friend.
The easiest way to get through your workday is with April.
She really makes you feel special.
Hey friends, hang out with me weekdays here on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3 each day from 10 to 3.
It's back, another Tamron Hall Show Comedy Hour, where some of the funniest people we can find join our show and step up to our mic.
I'm not from New York City, that's why I have a lot of hope in my eyes still.
And on the next Tamron Hall, see who's up next. Plus, the Daily Show correspondent and comedian Dulce Sloan is back with the Tam Fam. From the long list of odd jobs she took on her way to the top, to the memoir she says she was tricked into writing. Get ready to laugh out loud on the next Tamron Hall.
Thursday at 3 on Coast TV.
Watch the Salisbury Stakes, Maryland's new minor league soccer team, exclusively on the Delmarva Sports Network. From every shot to every goal, the Salisbury Stakes on DSN. Local teams, big dreams.
Keep up with local sports all from one app. From your mobile device to Fire Stick, Roku, and Apple TV. Download the DSN app today. Driven by Preston Automotive Group.
Journaling is a way to learn about yourself and help you work through feelings, potentially improving your mental health in the process. And Mandy Gaither shows us how journaling may help you focus and succeed in your daily life.
It's a simple act, writing down what you're thinking and how you feel, but journaling can help you become a better version of yourself.
Some people write for a few minutes every day, others weekly,
Others just when the inspiration strikes.
Dr. Sanjay Gupta, host of the Chasing Life podcast, says journaling is a great way to track both healthy and unhealthy habits and allows a person to maximize when they're at their best. He even tried it himself, writing down everything he did and ate.
Suddenly, I had this map of my own life, and I learned a lot about myself, like when I do my best writing, it's in the morning, and foods that inspire me, pickles. I'm not sure why pickles, probably my microbiome, but the point is I learned all this through simple journaling. It helped me learn how to best structure my days for success.
Gupta says journaling can help with focus and productivity and allows a person to gain some insight into themselves. He says it can also help your health.
Research has shown journaling regularly has important benefits, including stress relief, anxiety reduction, reinforcement of your own positive personal qualities.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
And health experts say writing down what you're thankful for each day can help you stay grateful and also help your mental health.
Matt, I know I'm thankful for the warmer weather. I'm sure a lot of folks can agree with that. We're seeing filtered sunshine on our Seaford Tidal Health Cam right now, and we are warming things up with increasing clouds this afternoon. Remember, another way to get your forecast is on the phone. It is the CoastTV First Alert Weather forecast, and pick up the phone, call 443-880-9100. Your forecast just a call away. Sponsored by Baird, Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico. I'll have your 10-day forecast coming up after the break.
Give your backyard a cozy enhancement with patio systems in Lewis, Delaware. Integrity is the pillar of our craft, with quality craftsmanship to transform your yard or deck into a custom oasis, providing you comfort all year round. Take control of the elements with the Shore's best selection of pergolas, retractable awnings, screen and glass enclosures, and a wide selection of modern decking and railing systems personalized your way. For exceptional workmanship at reasonable prices, contact Patio Systems, your backyard living specialist. Locally owned and operated since 2001.
Take the DSN app with you wherever you go and never miss a game from your favorite local team. Whether you're on the road, stuck at the office, or out with friends and family, the DSN app notifies you when your team is on live, so you can watch the game as it happens or watch videos on demand. Keep up with local sports all from one app. From your mobile device to Fire Stick, Roku, and Apple TV, download the DSN app today. Driven by Preston Automotive Group. Get ready to soar with the Hawks. Delmarva Sports Network is your exclusive home for UMES Hawks basketball. From the first whistle to the final buzzer, DSN will take you courtside. Experience the excitement of both the men's and women's teams with every dribble, steal, and three-pointer. To see the schedule or watch the games, go to delmarvasportsnetwork.com or download the DSN app. Join us all season long, only on the Delmarva Sports Network, your exclusive home for UMES Hawks basketball.
We'll go dancing, dancing, dancing with your shadows, dancing with your shadows.
I know I used to be crazy. That's 'cause I used to be young.
1025 WBOC.
Most honest train conductor ever? Next in Sun Edition, he found $30,000 cash on a train.
Was there any part of you that thought, oh, I could take this home?
No.
How every dollar went back to the lady who forgot she left the money. Then, a woman's mission to discover the truth about her step-grandfather. Was he a notorious serial killer?
Sierra and her family start to question, could he have been a killer?
Next in Sun Edition.
Today at 5:30 on Coast TV.
It's now or never.
2 dead bodies in the name of free speech.
Nobody needs to die today.
This girl was targeted.
You come and see it by my daughter!
When you're undercover, one mistake and it's all over.
Can I go home now? That's not how this works.
Law & Order Thursday on NBC and Peacock.
Temperatures warming nicely this afternoon from the 40s into the 50s. Southerly winds picking up and clouds increasing. And it will stay mild relatively through the evening with 40s. Paul Davis 10-day forecast. Showers on Friday, 56. And we're looking at a blustery and chilly weekend. Only 42 on Saturday, 46 on Sunday. And then we warm it up into next week's spring-like temperatures. 63 by Tuesday. By Wednesday, 67 with showers. By Thursday, looking at 61, cooler as we head into the following weekend.
Thanks, Bob, and thank you for being with us on Coast TV News Midday. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app, and don't forget to join us later for Coast TV News at 5. Until then, have a great Thursday, everybody.